All right, hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm the brother YAHAWAH from the GMS South Carolina camp, coming back with a quick lesson through the spirit and through the power of YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Of course, before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RACHAA, QADASH. Secondly, of course, I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today, and also peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the elect. All right, shalom. And, pretty much in this lesson, I just want to touch on how, I just want to touch on the fact that, these heathen, for a period of time, they have been having their way with us, man. But now we're in that time to where these heathen are about to receive a very great judgment, and they're about to go into subjection under us. All right. So I got a few scriptures lined up. I don't plan on this lesson being too long, man. And of course, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying, man, to the elect. All right. So I want to start off first in Psalms 106 and 40. Now it says, therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled against his people. And the Lord's people are you Israelites, which are you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, you so-called Native Americans, and you so-called Hispanics, right? So it says, therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled against his people, insomuch that he abhorred his own inheritance, right? And why is it that the Lord was angry with his people? Why is it that he was angry with us? Because we kept breaking his laws, statutes, and commandments, sacrificing unto idols, man. The Lord said that thou shalt not put any gods before me. And we have been constantly doing that, man. Okay. So we've been going in and out of captivity under these nations for punishment. As a matter of fact, let's grab this real quick. Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. You were sold to the nations, meaning these other nations, these heathen, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies. So the Lord didn't give us into these other nations for us to be completely destroyed, because you got that misconception, with these apologists now saying that Israel was done away with, that the Lord ain't dealing with the nation of Israel no more. That he's dealing with everybody. But I got scriptures lined up to prove that the Lord is not dealing with all people. He's not dealing with all nations. He's only dealing with the Israelites. OK. Verse 7 says, for ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not the Most High. Sacrificing unto these idols, man. OK. Idol worship. Being involved heavily in idolatry. So it says, therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled against his people, insomuch that he abhorred his own inheritance, and he gave them into the hand of the heathen, you see, and they that hated them ruled over them. Okay, so that's why the heathen have been ruling over us, man. Let's go to 1 Maccabees 2 and let's start at 8. Her temple is become as a man without glory. Speaking about, the nation of Israel, man. All right. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets. Her young men with the sword of the enemy. And that's a part of the curses. Even to this day, this is still happening, man. All right. They still have our possessions. All right. Which they're going to give it all back, once the Lord raises us up. It says her infants are slain in the street. To this day, man, you see our people getting, destroyed by our enemies. Okay, in the streets. You got these Edomite police gunning down Jake. All right. Old and young, man. In these hospitals, they'll inject our children with all type of poisons, especially now. Don't even get me started on what they're doing now with the JAB, of course. And they're trying to kill us off. Like our enemies, our chief enemy, Esau Edom, his number one target is the nation of Israel. Okay. This devil wants to completely destroy us. Going back, it says, let's go to verse 10. And this is the point. What nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils? Right? Because we have all been, we have been in the captivity of all our enemies, of all these nations, man. In and out of captivity. But now we're at the end of our captivity, man. What is that? I believe I have it queued up in Luke. Let's see. Luke 21 and 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive into all nations. You see, and that happened. All right. But now we're in our final captivity, right? And Yerushalayim shall be trodden down of the Gentiles. And in this sense, it's speaking about the heathen. Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Right. So now we're coming into that time to where the time of the Gentiles and them, having their reign over us, we're at the end. The time of the Gentiles ruling is about to be fulfilled, man. Once the Lord takes down Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, once he takes down this devil, these heathen will never rule over us ever again, man. So Psalms 106 and 41. And he gave them into the hand of the heathen, and they that hated them ruled over them. You see, yeah, they ruled over us, man. Verse 42. Their enemies also oppressed them, and they were brought into subjection under their hand. Many times did he deliver them, but they provoked him with their counsel. Yeah, here it is. The Lord will put us into captivity. We will cry out unto the Lord. The Lord will deliver us, and then we'll go back and do the same shit. But you know why that happened? First and foremost, it happened because the Heavenly Father wanted it to go down like that. The Heavenly Father set it up and created it he created the narrative to go this way, because this is his movie, first and foremost. All right. But also, in a sense, because, we're not under the new covenant. And the new covenant is what? When the Lord puts his law, statutes, and commandments into us, into our minds. And we're never going to go off again, man. We're never going to go off ever again, meaning that we're never going to die again. OK, the only reason why these, fucking demons have been ruling over us, why these lowlifes, these heathen have been ruling over us, like I read in Baruch 4 and 6, is because we moved the Lord to wrath. OK, by breaking that covenant. But with the new covenant, we're never going to go off again, meaning we're never going to die again. And we're never going to be in subjection under the heathen. Now they're going to be in our control. They're going to be in our subjection. Right. But yeah, that's why we kept going in and out of captivity, because the Lord will hear our cry. He will deliver us, and then we'll go back to doing the same shit. OK. Psalms 106 and 43. Many times did he deliver them, but they provoked him with their counsel and were brought low for their iniquity. Nevertheless, he regarded their affliction when he heard their cry. You see, and that's what's going on now. Hey, the remnant, the elect, Barakatah YAHAWASHI for the elect. Lord will not be of that glorious number. But the elect is crying out to the Lord right now, and the Lord hears our cries. That's why this whole planet is being shooken up right now, man. Verse 45, and he remembered for them his covenant and repented according to the multitude of his mercies. Okay. So, yeah, man, now it's time for these heathen to get their judgment. Right. Let's go to real quick. Let's go to Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. It's not speaking about all the heathens. It's only speaking about Israel. All 12 tribes, man, the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. It says, and set them in their own land. Those 1948ers who's in that land right now, the Lord didn't set them in that land. They stole that land through the Balfour Declaration. and all of their other deceptions. And the strangers shall be joined with them, speaking about the Israelite foreigners, Israelites who are scattered amongst the nations, and they actually look like the heathen nations, but spiritually their line goes back to being an Israelite. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Verse 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. Clearly, this is talking about slavery. So there is going to be slavery in the kingdom. We are going to have these other nations in our subjection. Okay? And they will be our servants. And we're going to rule over them, man. All right? It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. I just read that, these other nations have all had had their hand in our downfall, man. They've all had us in slavery. They've all oppressed us. So that's why it says, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Verse 3, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. Who's the current king of Babylon right now? Esau, Edom. All right. And say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. All right. Because the Lord is going to take down Babylon. Okay. With thermonuclear missile fire, 200 million missiles. And also the chariots is going to burn up the land of America. And guess what, man? It don't matter if you people believe this or not. It's going to happen. Romans 3:3, man. Okay. 2nd Esdras 15 and 3. As a matter of fact, let's grab those scriptures real quick. Let's grab Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe, shall their unbelief make the faith of the Lord of the power, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, without effect? So just because, you got the non-believers out here, does that mean that the Lord is going to hold back his words, his prophecies, his judgment, because the people don't believe? Verse 4 says, Yahweh forbid, meaning that, the Lord is still going to come through with his plans, but you people are just going to be caught off guard. It says, yea, let the Most High be true, let power be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in the sayings. Okay, the words of the scriptures, man. That's what's going to justify us. Because when we speak, when we go out to the houses and byways, when we make these lessons, we're not speaking our own words. We're speaking the words of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. It says that thou mightest be justified in the sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Right? So now I quoted 2nd Esdras as well. 15 and I believe it's verse 3. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity, going into the unbelief of them, trouble thee that speak against thee. So we're not worried about the people who scoff at us, who call us crazy. They call us bugged out. They say that we believe in a fairy tale book. And it's mainly our people. They try to say that the scriptures ain't real. We're not going to let their unbelief trouble us, man. We understand that they're going to be destroyed. Okay? So that's why it says, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, calling us evil and wicked. And we know that we're the exact opposite, man. Although our righteousness is as filthy rags, of course, but at least we're putting up the effort. Verse 4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So they're going to die, man. And the Lord is getting ready to kill a large multitude of people, man. All right. Let's go to Zephaniah, I believe it's 3 and 8. It says, therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. So the Lord says we got to wait, man. We got to wait. Because guess what? Of course, we're mad. We're pissed off at these heathen, man. Especially Esau, Edom. for all the oppression that he's done to us, the heathen looking down on us. But guess what? Who gets first dibs, man? Who's even more angrier than we are? YAHAWASHI, man. YAHAWASHI is going to get the first lick, man. He gets first dibs on these goddamn heathens, on these fucking devils, man. YAHAWASHI gets dibs first. All right? So we got to wait. That's why I say, and guess what, man? YAHAWASHI, he can do a whole lot more worse than what the hell we can do, man. YAHAWASHI got to raise us up, man. He got to raise us up. You know, the Lord got to put his anger upon us, man, because we ain't going to be angry enough, man. YAHAWASHI going to show us what real anger is, man. All right. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. The prey being who? The heathen. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. All right. And guess what? The Lord is gathering up the heathen in the Middle East right now. Right? What is it? I believe it's Joel 2. Let's see. It might be 3 and 8. No, 3 and 2. All right. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, the 12 tribes. And that's happening right now with the Lord, you know, taking back our punishment. Okay. Taking back our captivity by raising us up, man, bringing us out of that dead state, pursuant to Revelation 11 and 11. Okay. We're back out here prophesying. And it started with Elder Abba Bivens, who we believe to be Elijah the prophet, when the Lord said he's going to send back Elijah the prophet before that great day of judgment. And now, look, you got the truth all across the four corners of the earth. So that's a sign that the Lord is taking away our captivity. So it says, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations. You see, here it is, man. So the Lord got a vendetta against you goddamn heathen, man. And will bring them down into the valley of YAHAWASHI. And that means pretty much the Lord's judgment. Okay, it's going to be a place of judgment. Okay, when the Lord destroys these nations in the Middle East. Why do you think all these nations are being gathered together in the Middle East, man, for war, man? This is all biblical prophecy, baby. It's all, you know, the spirit of the Lord, man. Okay. Everything that we're seeing right now, the Lord is strategically putting everything in place. Okay, for these prophecies to come to pass, man. Come on, man. It says, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of YAHAWASHI and will plead with them. And that word plead means judge, because he's going to judge them. With them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel. So the Lord is letting it be known that the Lord ain't dealing with everybody, man. He ain't dealing with everybody. He ain't dealing with all nations. He's only dealing with the children of Israel. Who did he make a covenant with? The children of Israel. Okay? He ain't dealing with all these other nations, man. And everybody who got that mind frame of thinking that the Lord loves everybody and thinking that the Lord is dealing with everybody, y'all are going to be surprised. Y'all are going to be caught off guard, man. Y'all are going to be destroyed. Okay? It says, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. All right. So the Lord is gathering them together to destroy them, man. All right. Let's grab this. All right. Haggai 2 and 22. And I will overthrow. It says, and I will overthrow the throne of kingdoms. And I will destroy the strength of the kingdoms of the heathen. Look at that. And I will overthrow the chariots and those that ride in them. And the horses and their riders shall come down, every one by the sword of his brother. So the Lord is about to destroy these heathens, man. These other nations. He's going to overthrow them. All right. Why do you think the scriptures speak about YAHAWASHI, having many crowns when he returns, man? Because he's going to take down all these kingdoms. Okay. Let's go to Isaiah 34. And let's start from the top. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation, the righteous anger, of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Look at that, man. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses. I mean, there's going to be a lot of dead bodies, man. A lot of bloodshed, man. Okay. And it's about to be very gory out here. Very ugly. All right. But guess what? This is the destruction for our enemies. Hey, look, at the end of the day, man, you got these nations right now. They looking down on us, kicking us while we down. But, man, the Lord is about to fuck these people up, man. Like on the likes that the world has never, ever seen before, man. So the hell with these people, man. And the hell with you Israelites that want to sit up there and say that some of these nations can make it. To say that these people and these nations can make it, man. You know, the Lord going to destroy these people, man. You know, it says their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. This is speaking about during that when those nuclear missiles hit America, man. Okay, the heavens is going to roll together like a scroll. Okay, like the mushroom cloud that you see from when missiles hit. You see a mushroom cloud. That's what it's referring to, man. It says, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Now I'm speaking about Idumea. Okay, because Esau, Edom, he's the last of the heathen to rule. Like I brought out earlier in Luke, I believe that was 21, where it speaks about the time of the Gentiles being fulfilled. Esau, he's the last of the Gentiles ruling. So now their time is being fulfilled, man. Because like I said, like the scriptures say, they're never going to rule again, man. They'll never rule over us ever again after this final captivity. It says it shall come down upon Idumea, the sword that's going to be bathed in heaven. What is it speaking about? It's speaking about the nuclear missiles. Okay. It says, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Because what? Those missiles, they got to be shot off, right? And then they're going to come down. And upon the people of my curse to judgment. Yeah, these devils are a curse, man. Okay. It says the sword of the Lord is filled with the blood. Is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. All right, just speaking about Edomite dwelling places. Where is the main Edomite dwelling place now? America, Babylon the Great, man. Okay, this is Esau's headquarters, man. This is his pride and joy, man, that great whore. So guess what? The Lord gonna bring the fight to y'all motherfuckers, man. All right, a great slaughter. Hey, the Lord requires a sacrifice, right? This is going to be a sacrifice, man. Okay. Let's go from there and let's grab Jeremiah 10 and let's go down to verse 25. It says, pour out thy fury upon the heathen that know thee not, and upon the families that call not on thy name. For they have eaten up Jacob, and devoured him, and consumed him, and have made his habitation desolate. Yeah, man, you know, they kicked us while we was down. They put a lot of hell on us. They oppressed us. But guess what, man? They're not going to get away with that, man. The Lord is about to fuck these goddamn nations up, man. Here it is, these nations thinking that, you know, China's going to be next to rule, thinking that they got a chance. The elites thinking that they're going to be able to escape the wrath because they know wrath is coming. They know YAHAWASHI is coming. But they thinking that they're going to be able to, you know, get out of that, man. Okay? But at the end of the day, guess what? Hey, the Lord got something for these motherfuckers, man. The Lord about to destroy these goddamn heathen, man. Thus saith the Lord of the Bible, man. Hey, Barakatah Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. Call Lord Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, man. The Lord is about to get busy for us, man. Okay? Hey, man, but that's pretty much it, man. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Till next time, I want to say shalom.